Hello and welcome to Sortscape. The default schedule in Sortscape has been designed without start and end times for visits. This allows for the quick and flexible shuffling that's needed to accommodate staffing and weather changes. But if you prefer a more traditional calendar view with time slots, this can be changed in the settings. So there are 3 views to choose from. We're currently in the week view here, but in the top right-hand corner, we can change that to a day view. And we can also have a month view as well. So we'll go back to the day view. And the other thing that we can change up here in the filter is whether it's compact or detailed. But we'll work in the detailed view here now. So we'll start some scheduling. We've got 9 hours scheduled for our lawn crew today, and we need to add another visit. So we really need to add another lawn crew on today. So we'll add a job run and we'll choose a crew. So we're going to choose lawns 2. And now we've got our additional lawns crew ready to start taking some visits. So we'll do add a visit down here, and we'll do a repeating mowing visit. So click add repeating visit. In the top box, you can select the property, so you can start searching for your property, or you can add a new property. So we'll do Cole Street. We can see it does have a visit due on the 7th of November, so it will tell us if there is a visit coming up. But we're going to add a fortnightly mowing. So we'll choose weekly. It'll be every 2 weeks. It'll start today, ending never. And this is a 1-hour mow job, so we can select the estimated man hours per man. Our invoicing settings, this requires invoicing, and it's a fixed price job. If you want to do it based on time, you would tick this box. So now we want to add what we're going to be invoicing for. So we click add item, and from our drop-down list, we select mow, trim and blow. It's a 100 fixed price job. We click save. Next, we have some general instructions for this property. So we've got a gate code. This is now 26 visits that we will do for this property. So you can add in some information here and change that there. So green waste is an additional cost. So this is now, if you want, put as much information in there as you like. The work required, here if enabled in the settings, we can create a checklist. So you can be as brief or as detailed as you like. So let's say we do trim edges and blow, and then we mow at 31 millimeters, which is a setting 2 on our mower. We might need to do some weed spraying and green waste removal. So next we have tags. So we can add a tag. This is a lawns job, so we can add a lawns to this job. And then we can simply click create. So we'll come back in and have a look at that visit now by clicking on it. So it's a fortnightly mow, fixed price, $100. Here's our general instructions, our checklist of what we need to do. You may not do everything, but if you do, you can just tick what you do, and if you have ticked that item, it will then drop down into the work done below for the property visit. So that's our visit created. Let's close on that there now. Now we've only got 1 hour here. We might actually, we have the option of either splitting this into 2 runs, or we could, if we wanted to, drag this into here, and we could actually have 2 crew members on this job. So the crew members that are available are over here. So let's drag some crew members. With 1 crew member, it's 10 hours. Let's add another crew member. So with 2 crew members, it's 5 hours per person. So we might make this route a bit more efficient. So let's have a look at the route optimization tool. It can be found under the little flag. So we'll click on optimize route, and travel is 100 kilometres in 2 hours and 43 minutes. So we could definitely do this and save 37 kilometres and half hour of travel. So let's optimise the route. And now our route is optimised. You can always, if you need to tweak it, you can always drag and drop, of course, as well. So that's our route optimisation. So the tags that we used are a great way of being more efficient and enhance your communication. So I've got some suburb tags and I've got lawns and garden tags. You could also do equipment required. If you need a ride-on, you could add a tag for that as well. But we'll have a look at some basic settings now. So up in the top right-hand corner, if we go to the cog and come down to General, in here you can update any details that may be missing. We'll come down to Employees. This is where you would add any employees and their details. You've got 3 levels of permissions here: contractor, employee and administrator. If we come down next to visits, you can set your default hourly rate, change your days worked, click on advanced settings. This is this setting that you can change if you prefer time slots, and you have another few settings there that you can change. But if we come all the way down to the cruise, this is where you would create the cruise, and you can always assign a permanent employee to a cruise. So simply click on Lawns 1. You could change the name here if you wish, and here you can assign available employees. So we'll put Mark on that one there. Custom tags are just above, so this is where you can add your custom tags as well. So that's a little wrap up to get you started with Sortscape. Feel free to reach out via the chat bot down in the bottom right hand corner, or you can visit our user group on Facebook, Sortscape User Group. But reach out if you have any questions.